Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this has been published on Saturday the 27th of September 2025. It's number 78 in the series, and its assetter is Pangakupu. I think that's the way to say it. As ever, this is a series of puzzles aimed to bring new people into cryptic crosswording, and it's an 11 by 11 grid with 4 types of clues. I go through the puzzle very slowly to try and explain to beginners. This is my little bit of giving back. The 4 clue types we've got today are anagrams, hidden words, and acrostics. Now, those 3 clues I very much think are good clues to have in a beginner's crossword because they've all got the letters in the clue somewhere, so they're good. The final clue type is a dropped letter. Now, in the example, they've given us a coach who gets wet or something, which is train becomes rain, so it's dropping the T from train to become rain. Now, whether the drop letter is always going to be in the first place, I'm not sure, because that would be decapitations, which was another clue type we had recently. So we'll find out when we get there, I think. So I'm just going to check my settings. I'm running, and then I'm going to go through, and I'll just look at each clue in turn. So 1 across, 7 letters. Thinks a lot of redesigned sidearm. Well, redesigned sounds like a anagram indicator. Sidearm I can see has got 7 letters, and admires is an anagram of that. So that seems a good starting place. On to 5 across. Fools. Heads for. Okay, acrostic indicator maybe. Absolute stupid situation. ASS is a fool, isn't it? An ass. So yep. Now you got 2 choices. You can either keep on the down crosses, or you can go on down. So I'm going to go, as I've got letters in place for these clues, I'm going to go on through the downs. 1 down, a 3-letter word beginning with A. Venomous flying creature, not with venomous flying creature. Venomous crawling creature. Well, I'm thinking asp is a 3-letter. Yes, okay. Wow, a venomous crawling creature is an asp. That's your definition. And a venomous flying creature is a wasp, and we've got not with, so W for with is a standard abbreviation. I can't think of any way you'd see it specifically, but you will probably see it in written things, you know, so-and-so is with so-and-so. So yeah, take the W off of wasp, it becomes an asp. Wow, okay. Should we have a look at 7 across? P something. Person in authority, that might be P for power. Not old. Primarily upright, or is this primarily is an acrostic? Piano. Okay, that's a piano. Brilliant. So that's an upright piano. Gosh, I have to say these 2 clues here, asp and piano, the definitions have been they've been quite complicated. I'm scared for the beginners on this, even though we have got reasonable clue times. Let's see if we can get 3 down, which looks like something like rook, doesn't it? Or disturbance might be a riot then, initiated by acrostic indicator, rebellious idiots or thugs. Yes, an acrostic. There we go. Right, on to let's look at 2 down. M something, A something. Quantity of time, minute or a moment. Mo. Also, and required for breakfast and lunch. Required for breakfast and lunch. Quantity of time. I would have thought it was and for also. Moand? Don't see that. I can't think of a quantity of time that begins with M other than minute and moment. Let's crack on to, what's this 4 down? Original S begins with S. Original point in changing course. Well, course I can see 6 letters and it's got an S in it. Changing could be an anagram indicator. Original point, if that is an anagram, would be I'm not sure. Again, can't think what that would be, so let's look at 5 down. Risk missing good stroll. Risk missing good. Okay, good is normally a G, so a word for risk is a danger. Take off the G. Doesn't work because we've got A something. Stroll is to amble. Amble is to stroll, so yeah, a gamble without the G on it. Whoa. S with lots of letters. Die worker, upset, Retsina. Well, Retsina's 7 letters. It's got an S in it. Upset could be an anagram indicator. A die worker is, with those letters, Stainer, I suppose. That seems okay. So one of the techniques I use is to kind of look at how many letters are in clues, in words in the clue, and whether that's therefore, and whether there's an anagram indicator. So Retsina has 7. That's great until you start getting what you call partial anagrams, where you combine an anagram with some other type of clue in type. But that's somewhere ahead, I think, probably. So 8 across, shadow. Shadow's an umbra, concealed within. Okay, hidden word indicator. UMBRA, yeah, there we are. Umbra, hidden word across aluminium bracket. And a shadow is an umbra. Think of during eclipses, and concealed within is your hidden word indicator. Very clever, or not clever, very obvious. Concealed within is definitely a hidden word. That could be skewer. Could be an anagram. I can't think. Source. Okay, source is the original point, isn't it? So yeah, let's look at that clue again. So original point is the source. That's the answer with the definition. Changing is your anagram indicator. The course is an anagram of that. This looks like something like screen, I think. To televise is to screen. Swinging sensor. Okay, sensor is 6 letters. It's got the CEN. It's an anagram screen. And swinging is your anagram indicator. 9 across. Look embarrassed. So that's go red, isn't it? Disposing of large. Shrub. Ooh. Okay, look embarrassed is to, if it's not go red, what is it? It's blush. Blush, and if you blush without an L, it becomes a bush. So yeah, disposing of L for large, blush becomes bush. So yeah, this is expecting a lot of our beginners to know that L for large is an abbreviation. I'm going to just ignore this one for a minute to have a look at 9 down. B, something. Mark of damage in emblem is horrible. We've got a B in emblem, and that is 7 letters. Horrible could be an anagram indicator for that, or we could go with actually it's blemish. Going across that blemish is, so let's talk that through. A blemish is a mark of damage, and it's in. It literally hidden word indicator is in, and it's across blemish. Emblem is horrible. So you can see there I changed from thinking there was an anagram to there's a hidden word. What have we got? Let's go to 12, which has got an E to start us off. Reflecting sum. Now sum is the classic hidden word indicator. Sum, if you ever see sum in any clue, always look for hidden word as your first place. I'm not sure it's going to happen here or not. We've got an E to start us off. Reflecting sum, so we're saying it's a backward hidden. Some perverse choices. Or are we going with choices being an anagram? That's 7 letters. Perverse is 8 letters, so there's no anagrams because none of those words is 6 letters. So e-choice, reflecting, some perverse choice. Can't be acrostic because there's not enough words to make us reflect a word in it. I can't see what this is at the moment. Right, let's look at 14. So benefactor. 4 letters ending in R. Benefactor could be a donor, overlooking new. Donor's got an N in it for new, and an opening is a door. Okay, there we are. 15 down. O, 5 letters. Canoe is 5 letters with an O in it. Capsized. Could be an anagram indicator, and body of water is an ocean, which is an anagram of canoe. Have a look at 18. Stenches, so we've got 5 letters with an E in it. Stenches from small streams emitting carbon. Okay, so I think that's probably a word for small streams. Take out the emitting carbon, so take the C from carbon out of a word for small streams to give us stenches. Stenches, I can't think of a word for. Small streams are rills, are brooks. Not sure about that one. Let's go back to 17. Non the mainstream, so I 5 letters. Non-mainstream component of vitamin diet, and there we have indie going across vitamin diet. So component of is your hidden word indicator, and indie is non-mainstream, short for independent. Mainly you see that in record labels, I think. So should we have a look at 20? H3 chaps seen heading up. Heading up might be a acrostic indicator. Heavy industry sector is his. Yeah, so chaps, it belongs to the chap, so it's his. HIS. And the rest is as I said it was. So look at the final cross clue that I haven't looked at. 21. Took exercise under stress, wasting seconds. Gosh. So we've got a word for stress. Wasting seconds is saying take S for seconds out of that word or synonym. Took exercise, so that's probably an ED because it's a past tense. Took, ran, strained, trained. And we had trained in the so strained is stress. Under stress is strained. Take off the S, it gives you trained. Wow. Let's look at 19 down. 3 letters ending in D. Blue skies are due at the outset. Okay, so across the indicate we've got D, A, S, which gives us sad, and sad is blue. You're a bit down, you're a bit blue. 16, region in Near East. That's a classic. I've seen that clue so many times. A region is an area, and it's a hidden word across Near East, and in is your hidden word indicator. So this must be creeks, is it? Yes. Okay, creeks are small streams, and if you take out the C from creeks you get reeks, which is stenches. You can see now we've got more letters on the board we can flick through. I haven't looked at these last 2 clues on the downs, have I? Tinsel, 6 letters, T and an E. Tinsel is 6 letters with a T and an E. Fluttering is could be an anagram indicator, and without sound would be silent, which is indeed an anagram of tinsel. This one down here, underworld leaders, 13 down, something D, something S. Underworld, well my first thought is Hades, leaders in, Houston are discussing extra sabotage. It's an acrostic of Hades. There you go, right, let's go back here. E something, H something, I something, reflecting some perverse choices. I suppose that looks like it ought to be echoes. Oh, there it is, echoic. Wow, okay, no wonder I couldn't see that. So yeah, we have indeed got a hidden word as indicated by some. I've taken the letter, what I was doing there was I was looking at these letters EHI, seeing them in this clue, and then I've gone ECHOIC. Echoic, a word that no one's heard of outside of crossword land. Reflecting some is echoic apparently. No wonder I couldn't see that as a hidden word, so that just leaves this one up here. Okay. 2 down, this is easy, isn't it? Now I look at it. Quantity of time also required for breakfast and lunch. Well, I've gone same principle, MAS. I was thinking it also has an A in it, ALAS. So actually also, and then stick in the E. So it's meals, isn't it? Breakfast and lunch are meals, examples, which the question mark shows us there are examples of this thing. Quantity of is telling us there's a hidden word across time also, which is meals. So there we go, I better just check it's all correct. There you go, all done. Nothing taken out, so yeah, great. I hope that's useful. Let me know down in the comments if you if there's anything you don't understand or you want more clarification on, but otherwise, thank you for watching.